Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is K. Jamal Jones. This is Road TRS. Road TRS, and today's topic is Don't Hear Me, Listen. I've been speaking for over 10 years now, and I'm pretty good at communicating with the audience. And when I say that, I don't mean me standing there and just lecturing. I mean in the sense of being able to read the audience to see who's hearing what I'm saying versus who's listening to what I'm saying. You know, when you hear loud sounds and cars going by and just any type of noise, that's hearing. But when an individual is speaking to you, you're paying attention, that's listening. So I'll give it to you like my mentor gave it to me. He said this, he said, listen, you hear with your ears, right? But you listen with your heart. And not only do you listen with your heart, but you listen with your emotions. So now when you're speaking to anybody that's actually listening to you, you'll see how the person will start leaning forward, or they'll start giving you eye contact, or you can feel that you guys are vibing on the same frequency because they're paying attention to what you're saying and taking it to heart. Versus someone who just hears what you're saying. They hear you speaking, they hear you making noise, but their emotions aren't there, their heart isn't there, and it's kind of just like, you know, erratic noise. It's just around, you know. And a lot of times as a parent of 3 girls, you know, sometimes I notice that my daughters, they hear me, but they're not listening. And how do I know they're not listening? Well, they don't carry out what I asked them to do. So yeah, it's like, yeah, we hear you, Daddy. Yeah, we heard what you said, but you didn't do it. So I asked you to wash the dishes. I asked you to sweep the floor. I asked you to do your chore. And you heard what I said, no doubt, because you said I heard you, but you didn't do it. So that means you weren't listening. You weren't paying attention. You know, so it's important for us to be able to understand the difference between hearing and listening. And as far as how this helps us in our everyday lives, you know, we have individuals who are sharing, you know, important information with us, or at least it's important to them. And the best way to show somebody that you care about them, the best way to show signs of love and respect is to be able to listen. You know, you might not even have anything to say, but if you listen intently with your emotions and listen with your heart, then even if you don't say anything after that, the person who poured their heart out to you by speaking, they'll appreciate the fact that you took time out of your schedule to just listen to them. You know, how many times do people say, you know what, I'm just grateful that you were able to listen to me. I know you didn't say anything, but you helped me just by listening. You know, that's something that really helps people appreciate the fact that they have you around because you chose to listen as opposed to just hear and ignore. So with that, I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribes to Kenyon Jones on YouTube. We're grateful for the support from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I want to remind you to always, always, always rock out the rock stars. Thank you for watching, and God bless.